Karmine Corp versus BBL, and we got Magnum playing his first game, and it's against his old team, my friends. Also, very interesting composition for both things. I never seen anything close to that. And we also got Fancy, and Hypoc is back, my friends. That's so good to say. Let's go, let's go. This one already is legendary, bro. I'm not sure if my cam's on. Okay, it is.
MAGNUM on the Viper as well. Traditionally, I mean, at least the hallmark role for him being
Leo on chamber, bro.
You almost think that's almost the vintage MAGNUM that you don't.
Oh, what is going on here?
Fanatic. That was where he did shine.
No Waylay, no Jet.
See how he does do on the Viper here as BBL set up just outside A site.
Yo, the dude is back, the dude is back.
Still have a bit of a shoulder coming out from Martin, who's been quickly killed, and MAGNUM instantly gets his name on the board. First to draw blood here, confirm the kill. And patience shown by BBL. No massive need to over-exude towards the site, still 40 seconds. Got the util now to bank on. And Sugetsu tries to make a play, but MAGNUM's still doing what he can. This is beautiful from MAGNUM. Welcome back to the VCT. Lovely impact right off the rip. Elite now asked a huge
MAGNUM has been playing for so long, my friends.
From the get-go. That'll help, but 10 HP, man. How are you meant to do this?
MAGNUM down to 2 HP, though. Yeah. 70 HP, so they have to respect this now. Elite obviously licking his wounds, but we'll look for more.
Man, I have high hopes for this KC team, dude. And BBL on kickoff
so I think it's
look pretty good.
4 more seconds. Yeah. That could be the icing on the cake.
MAGNUM. Welcome back, bro. 4K already. For him. And this is personal for him, dude.
Cautious of this cross. Oh god. Drifting onto it, but
it's a little
slow to react.
Bro, like, he was not ready for that. Low-key, he was not ready for the fight, which is weird.
You were almost hesitant to continue on this pathing, but you'd made such a bold play, you almost had to try and stick the landing on it. So now Martin, the tip.
Bro, this is around like...
And it's rough for him. Not got a smoke to play in now.
Can destroy your half, bro.
10 more seconds and a TP. So he's got a couple options. Now with the dark coming, he's just going to try and play ahead. Nice from Martin. Takes the advantage, at least on the first fight. Needs to be forced away. Now has his smoke back up. Brings that into effect. Waiting on Elite. Another isolated fight.
Well played, bro. Well played. Smack his drop.
And he's got the smoke to play around. Isolated.
Martin just saved the round, bro.
Martin, beautifully played. The two that had kind of dedicated themselves on that rotate over towards B mid, but now with a full flood of utility, good luck finding anywhere to stand. We do have the ult going to come in. That's going to slow things down, but we still have the ult here. Sugetsu succeeds over towards B. Now it's all eyes towards A. Plant's going to be in now. BBL, if they can get into the post plant, they're going to look comfortable. Yappy still has ult.
Yappy has, oh, he died with ult.
Clawed back in the end by Alves. I think that was almost blind at this point. Profec's still going to be playing on the site. They're playing pretty close. MAGNUM in towards the ult. He's going to clear through Profec. It's getting pretty messy here. MAGNUM going to be held back at
Argentina won without Messi. Imagine with Messi.
They have to get around the corner. They actually
yesterday was a sad day for Brazil, bro. Sad day.
Get the job done here.
30 seconds left.
Maybe progress from pipes at the same time, but yeah, just going to have to make this count as they can. Good stall, 20 seconds. Time's running low here. Elite's going to be loving this. Precious seconds being bought, but the spike is going to be planted. Just goes down. Sugetsu.
Good shot.
Make it mincemeat out of both of them, clearing at least.
Yeah, just side here. It's looking clean for KC now.
MAGNUM and Sociable. This is a rough position. Going to need to be a 2v5. And it just ain't looking like it's going to happen, but Avis has gone down. 2v4 now. Sociable does have his ult, but he's playing up on this, and just too many angles.
Well done, man. Well done.
Players.
Okay. Pitch for Sugetsu. Ult for Profak.
Flash here. Sadak position.
Sociable with the Hunter CB2.
Not going to come up, actually. Martin just wins out.
Yeah, this is getting a little bit messy. The trades are still so good for KC.
It doesn't stop saying messy.
Until possibility, they decide to use almost none of it. Maybe banking on the ult, but it's just simply not enough. Gonna need to be bailed out. MAGNUM doing the best he can. You're looking at the HP now. Avis is down low on 8 HP.
We already got that 7-1 today, bro, in the first series. Vitality, man. Super team with a new player. Check that out.
Get past Aves, who's controlling this push up perfectly.
Damn, that was nice, Aves. This kid is good, man.
KC just dealing with it. Again, I like the idea of this kind of, info gathering, this pressure they could build. Yes,
they should replay.
Clove there, but it felt like they were just being manhandled.
Yo, this transition, so nice.
Yeah, not really much to talk
We saw Phoenix being played on Pacific for Boom, man. It looked great.
We missed the mute on that one as well.
Guys, we've got to lock it. honestly, I'm damn happy, at least for KC until then. Oh,
Okay, okay.
KC do make up
4v3. Yampy and Sociable.
Go
Still
well.
have ult.
Oh,
Look at this kid,
Others
man.
is a
He's
shoe
clean,
set,
dude.
He's kind of clean. Oh,
But it's crumbled so quickly. I mean, this is ahead of the...
it's poo.
Well,
Aves hit a nice shot, so let me find something to be happy about.
yeah. As I say, we're ahead of the minute
Oh,
mark.
look at that advice you get. Oh, I
And
like that
actually,
one.
gonna be able to hold
No
on to two
money
right
for
now.
BBL now.
Finally got a plan to take yellow. Well, we got it this time.
Hey, my friends, did you guys miss
there's
Icebox
oh,
and Ascent?
Sadak, too many targets, too little
Probably not,
time.
right?
Martin trying to get out of danger on this one. Ults littering the ground.
I know you guys like Breeze.
It's not caught, but they have at least gone.
I'm joking, no one
back
likes
of
Breeze.
Yellow. So maybe that's all they needed. Maybe not.
Ahead of it.
Yeah, somehow we forgot about Aves. And this guy's been aiming like a god, but he just throws the needle.
9-3 here.
Magnum
Looking good
is
for
with
KC,
us.
but remember, this is their
It's
map
not
pick,
gonna
my
go
friends.
well.
And Aves
With
is having a
us,
great game, man.
leader of a round.
Not much.
BBL, they need to win the pistol to have any hope here.
We're turning
Oh,
off.
that was a
That's
good
right,
shot
we're getting a
when he
little
stayed
cheeky
there.
with it, observers.
Good
Look at you
TP
guys.
out.
But it's traded out for now. 1 for 1 early enough in the round.
Did you guys saw my boy A on fire?
From Magnum taking a little bit of a wander down tube.
He's
but
back, bro.
it does allow BBL, I was going to say to feel comfortable. They certainly won't now, losing out on Sociable.
He's not playing Chamber, though.
Now there might be issues.
The stark contrast, though. Look, KC hitting both sides effectively at the same time.
Man, I would never imagine to see Magnum and Yampy playing for BBL, bro. Never, never, never.
Pretty healthy.
Like Sadak and KC, bro.
engagement as well.
Who would
Down to
ever
7-4,
imagine that?
Everybody else. Undamaged so far. BBL still got 2 players on this side of the map, though.
Go.
30 seconds left.
Looks good so far. Not managed to catch a glimpse of anyone, but there are the 3 players here for BBL. Process of elimination and still some util with Yampy can cause a couple of issues. It's going to cost them some time here. You can see what they're able to do,
Yeah.
but sadly...
We are going to
well,
pro
I guess
real
for
fast,
KC,
man.
Fortunately, they win out on every single fight. and
BBL
Magnum
got
just getting caught
destroyed
in the
here.
oven.
Whether or not now, I think BBL starting to realise that, but Yampy's punished.
Yeah,
Those little
5v3
fun
already.
fights, right, going that little bit too far almost, and you can understand the want to get the information, but it is going to be punished.
And bro,
it's opened up
BBL
the
looks
floodgates.
so
It
good
looks like they're going to try and
on
capitalize
kickoff,
on
man.
that.
They impressed
Bit of a
everyone.
fault. You know, the window left open.
And it's so
here,
sad that they cannot use Chihuahua, man,
and then
because of
just climb
Visa.
through. But the rotations are going to be in
That
place.
guy is
so
good,
BBL
bro.
actually do
They
have
got
their
fucked
presence
by the
on this
Visa.
side of the map. Spray and pray.
30 seconds left.
Not enough of a connection to dissuade any of this approach. Any util to deny this or keep this looking a little bit more likely.
That's sad, man. That's
It doesn't
sad.
feel
But it's
threatening
good
enough
to
for
see
KC
Magnum
now
back.
looking to take the challenge towards CT, secure some of that space, put their bodies on the line for the trades, and it won't.
What can you do, bro? What can you do?
Magnum, 12 seconds to try and deal
Nothing,
with it.
bro.
At least just
Actually,
there,
nothing.
posting
Mad
up.
point already. That was so
And
fast.
that's can't really
Aves.
well, see this farm, to be honest with you.
Okay.
That's perfect. Yeah, Sugetsu will fall here.
Yeah, this could be precious seconds bought here. Sadak goes down. That's
Looking clean
right
from
now
BBL.
lost. BBL holding the line. Aves still here, and he's been their heavy hitter, right? He's been
Spiked his drop.
absolutely tearing off heads. Another body spotted. Elite.
Not
Oh,
like
it's
this.
stunning!
What?
Elite, come on!
Bro, what the
With
fuck
the
was
final
that?
round of
GG!
13-3, Mike. This was a blowout.
Yeah, really.
That guy looked like art.
You pull out a
Player who
composition
they used to
like
play for
this,
Furia.
it's like I
says.
said, you have to show that versatility. You have to show why you would pick a comp like this. And again,
Harbor here for Sadak. Sociable now on the chamber.
something outside of the wheel.
Euro for Leo.
But
Yeah.
you don't know
Guys,
what the
smart
offseason
thing.
look like.
This
Obviously,
would be a nice game, man.
preparation process looked like.
Leo on this
either
map,
Yampy
man, is insane.
actually does
My
get
team's pretty good with Yoru too.
with the green light for KC to make something happen.
And this, playing the Vice
And this is
here,
BBL map
I
pick.
do think will be an interesting challenge for
yes,
Magnum,
yeah.
right? Like, he does have support and quick support from
I wanna see
the
3 maps, man.
likes of Sociable.
So it's boring.
Of course, Levin as well can get over there pretty quickly, so it's not like he's on a complete island necessarily. And BBL, yeah, they're in numbers, really well supported. Does go down to Sadak. but it's on Sugetsu and Sadak to try and find freebies that you ain't getting.
Okay, they got a good start here, man. Let's go. Did you guys like this KC Classic, man?
Oh, God. God,
Bro, what is
please,
this?
why? I know it's just unlucky, but it feels horrific. Yampi is going to now have to... Well, does he commit to this? Easy to get overwhelmed. The Prowler, yeah, does get the job done. Oh my God, that shock dart could have been the death of Sadak, but no, he's still alive here. Plants now win, and it's a 5v4. A little uncomfortable. They've got decent map control as well. The players playing it back from BBL are kind of all through pit. They're kind of all coming through secret. This is not comfy.
What can Elite get done with this?
Lovely dart
as well.
Okay, that was good.
Avid will fall.
No one there to trade or, you know,
What?
she can no tell a lie. Sadak did go for
This
it.
is getting dangerous, man.
8 HP, why not try and put your body on the line for it? You were the one who could do that. Elite now shouldering a little bit of the strain, holding on to this. Now the challenge, can they at least fight back for the site?
Oh
The
my
time
God.
is dwindling. Shot from Sociable, but it's Profek in a 1v2.
Bro, you cannot lose a Chuaik round, man. What the fuck are you doing, BBL?
Ripped away. Exalt being in play, there's not too many surprises, but stuff to the back of the site could be tricky here. There's no real way out of this back site.
Good shot. And he gets
Martin
out.
Take the dip out of there, takes away Magnum, and now suddenly the floodgates are open. But have you forgotten about the
Oh my
back
goodness.
site? There was an ult on this. They've got to keep this in mind. They can't forget about
Oh
it.
my God, what the fuck? He got no kills, bro. Got 0.
The timing so perfect. It felt like the moment just faded as Yampi
Bro, that was
was
unlucky
out,
as fuck too, man.
having to face horrific odds.
Poor guy.
And there was so many just seconds difference in that one. It felt
Yo,
like
Sochi, we cannot lose this up, man.
Sociable, that operator is a prized possession. If they don't get a pick soon, you're gonna probably see them start dipping away, but Yampi fancies a go at it.
And they lost the up. Yo, BBL is trolling, okay.
Smile, KC.
The back of sight there.
Felt like a bit huge.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's go, let's go.
that's pretty nice.
That is the Leo I know.
There I was, all eyes on Sociable. You know, maybe the headhunter out or something. No.
Man, I
Sheriff
remember
11, that
games from
time.
him on kickoff that he was a
Others.
monster, bro.
Walk past
This kid is
fallen
different.
teammates thinking, Christ, what do we do now? Got to keep control of these weapons. We've got
On
to
this
play
very
straight
map.
to the other side of the map. And BBL,
Especially.
we know they like their aggression. Do they then try and maybe recover these? Do they go for something a little bit cheekier? Yampi certainly getting curious.
What are you doing?
Oh man, Ave's gonna claw one back here. Prowler not gonna find Sociable though.
Slow down now at the 60-second mark.
Sugetsu still has Zolt. Aves 1 away from the Nightfall.
Exploration here from Sugetsu.
Leo is low.
Ability to cross, and actually, nothing elsewhere.
No support coming anytime soon though. I mean, Levin can get a quick flank if he wants to, but his TP's not that close.
Man,
No.
Sociable can't get
Vitality
too
got a
close
new,
on, so really
actually
for
2
Magnum,
new
he's gotta
players.
try and maybe
Sayonara
you commit to
is the
playing
6th
on
player.
Or you just sit and try and buy time, which it looks like the
I was
time
very
option is
surprised
what
by
he went
that.
for.
That kid is insane, bro. And their new player is pretty good too.
Oh, they've got the divide.
Cut sightlines and audio here, so forcing the hand of BBL potentially.
Oh,
Okay,
but
10
nice
seconds.
from Magnum to take away Aves, and look at the time. 8 seconds now. Options almost shutting. There's
Okay,
no
okay.
way forward.
Leo won the round
Too
for them,
late
man.
in the day, well played in the end. Buying the time was the right call.
Thrifty.
And I'm a bit surprised at KC running
wanna see the
out of
replay.
time here. A pace save card Thrifty, and that
We
one
missed the
just
first shot.
Slipped through their fingers.
Yeah, through the fingertips.
This is good for BBL, man. They need this.
Maybe just rattled from that early engagement,
Oh my
spent too long.
God.
Martin on the go here. Already pretty much controlling the site. Yampi's trying to stick on this one. That's a... I don't think that's advisable. Martin flies out of it. Shorty locked and loaded, and Yampi's dead and gone.
Man,
Side
you are
now
so
secure,
annoying,
volley
dude.
in play.
Low-key, I
That
think
was
they
just
should
tailor-made
nerf a little
poison.
bit.
Spike planted.
It's looking too strong.
Way more decisive here to kick off this round. This is just about coming through though. Slowed down initially, but
That's nice.
you forced them a little deeper. Definitely not going to be an engagement on the back of that from KC, but Levin finds one.
Yeah, hold on. This is still right on the edge here. Divide gonna go down, but Ave's still there. Sociable's gone through its elite now to try and take the advantage. Aves
And now,
surrounded
BBL is
out
broke.
Again, it gets close. Aves should be able to scope out where the util is, baits it, lovely. And actually gets up and over, but decided to not.
Okay. Good shot
take
by
the
Leo.
look out
Got
towards
traded.
Art, and now BBL gonna throw everything into it. We've got a couple ults coming through for them here. Profek needed that one. Now he's in the dance.
Okay, 5v2, man. Another 50.
Elite goes down suddenly. This is good.
They are
for
always
BBL.
so
Trying to
dangerous
find
with
these
these
little
chefs,
angles.
man.
Speed of angles.
Heard that though, yeah.
Yeah, what?
Timing once again.
Spike. It's Magnum
Would be
again,
an
though,
issue for
right? You've got
KC.
players in front, players
Oh,
behind.
no.
Magnum, I'm rooting for you, champ. 3
Nice,
seconds,
nice,
he's
Magnum.
all
Let's
right.
go, bro. Let's go. Forge 3.
No head injuries today.
I mean, once again, it's low for KC, man.
In the corner you're too worried about initially. Oh, he's trying to creep a little closer. The pop flash. Force him away. Oh, that was a really nice
Good
attempt
shot,
from
good
Martin.
shot.
Even just jumping into that to try and get legged rather than killed.
Okay,
but
Sadak
still,
destroyed them.
Sadak sweeps
3v3.
the site. Now the spike should go down.
Big ults,
Can't
big
deny
ults.
that with the ult. Counter ult on
Oh, spike is dropped.
It's gorgeous.
Oh my goodness.
Util's kind of been invested now to get him off
Profek
the
has
side if
ult
they
as
want to, but
well.
They're sticking around. They're playing on side.
Yampi with the
BBL.
Hunter series.
Waiting on the back of smokes here. Poured on though. Hunter's Fury sent in from afar. Yampi trying to help the boys out, but it's 11 again. Does well, so Getsu goes down. Sociable looks for a pick and he can't find it. Elite waiting down below. Profek still holding from the back of the site.
Just Sadak.
It is just Sadak. He's got one right, one center. He's got both. And the one.
Oh my god, he almost got it. He almost got it.
Profek. Sit in the defuse. It
Just
came
Sadak.
down
Gotta
to
respect
wire.
my boy.
So close to finding that reset of the aim. And a third on the round to clutch it out, but it's just not
Yo, that
there.
would be
7
insane, man.
on the board for BBL now.
He held for the Cosmic Dividers for so long.
A really intense back and forth here.
You are divided. One enemy remaining.
Oh,
Yeah, just a moment.
NT, man, NT.
It's on the way in.
Oh my thing, clean shot, man.
Elsewhere. Picks up the
KC
backside
needs to
of
win this
that.
pistol.
Profek will fall.
that's a huge kill though.
Yeah.
Gives
Yo,
them
Fracture would
choke
be a
point
nice
range. They just
map
get
to
to be
watch, man.
funneled through towards that B side.
Especially considering that it's
Crossfires
two
galore.
things are cooking with
I
the
guess the only
compositions.
real caveat would be that Aves is a lower on HP, so that 6 HP is
Trying
going to
new
be cautious.
things.
Now they know their
Charges.
intention. Can they create a crossfire that's valuable in time? And how far does BBL want to take this? Maybe pausing for Sociable to try and find some space, but Elite already going to take away Magnum. Yampi now feeling outnumbered. He's got players right and left. He expected the counter swing, but it simply
Yeah,
couldn't get it done in
Sociable,
time.
you're a
And
dangerous
Sociable's
man,
position
but
just
this one,
isn't really enough.
it's impossible.
I'm pretty sure I've already just seen Elite turn around.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a window of opportunity that feels like it's already passed here, but 21 HP for Elite. That window's still open.
Look at that,
for
man.
Aves.
Spider sense.
Also has to be careful down at
30
6
seconds
HP,
left.
but
Yo,
now
yo, yo.
potentially retrieve the spike here. Get away unscathed.
Surely not, surely not, surely not.
Yo, yo, you look at that.
6
6
HP
HP, bro. Can you imagine?
Only left standing.
Oh my
Sorry, guys,
god.
just triple swing.
Just swing him at the same time.
They're crazy.
No harm, no foul. All good.
Yeah, no sweat.
No sweat.
All good.
We were in control the whole time. Okay, well, it gets KC the start that they'd want here, really, right? This puts them back.
God, Aves hit that.
Yeah, same.
Eyes on Martin, eyes on Martin.
It's on the other side that Martin this time is trying to take his
Ay,
time.
ay, ay. Whoa, 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 wait. No damage?
Surely. No, wait,
When he gets out, bro.
I don't know if they
If we
doubted
can
it
see
or something.
if we can see
like-
another angle on that, because
Why would you shock dart that otherwise? And then go, nah, it'd be fine.
They thought he would TP out, right?
Weird start.
Sociable is rewarding elsewhere.
Yeah, must got you.
They seem to be winning out on too many fronts, but now they need to try and pull their focus towards this A side that Sugetsu was trying to hold.
Good
Gets
trade by
knocked
Magnum,
down in
man.
the form of Sociable, but Magnum on a good timing for the trade. This
There.
2v2 is difficult.
Spike
Profek
planted.
with Guardian now upgraded to Vandal. Slipping away. Utility-wise, Martin and Avis still with a little bit to
There.
play with. Look at the stall here, Mike.
It's going to slow
Take hold.
Karmine Corp down.
Oh,
So yes, Seas takes. Oh, but Magnum not punished.
Still there. Magnum now tries to make his move get away, given a concussion as Aves puts
Wow.
it
Man, they
down.
played that really
KC
good.
With the clear, they knew. they had
KC
to
is
get
still in the
involved.
game.
They couldn't sit in that post plant. Having a Vice ult and the util in the post plant. Magnum gonna play ahead of it though. Now
Okay,
the pop
okay.
result. Can bank on his
Good
unit
shot.
here, which is what he did. Sadak just trenching
free
forward
weapon,
like
free
he'll be
weapon.
fine. And Magnum can actually isolate players here. Should be able to divide and conquer. He just eventually does go down here. Others
Okay, that first shot was clean. After that, was all ugly.
yeah. I mean, those two ults could be nasty in unison if they feel like they can. So that was so. Ooh, there
Okay,
he
so
is.
Getsu got this pack. That's big.
Nice. Oh my god, it is.
Noted very early
Speaking
on.
of the ults, here we go. They're just going to be thrown just about everywhere. Levin trying to make the most of this one. Spots him out. TP's out. And
Oh my god, help me, help me.
Sugetsu.
What?
Forget about Sugetsu. Social
Okay, for every trade.
on elite, but Sugetsu is still in control. This is his site. He's not even phased by the clone. Does need to fall away once he gets pinged.
Got the spike.
Playing around the smoke here.
Look at this guy. He's so smart, bro.
Sugetsu with a vintage round. Showing
Yeah.
why he just dominates spaces like
I love
this.
Sugetsu, bro.
You can't disrespect him, and he's still going to back himself. Playing in the corner. Playing that, it feels like a one and done, but
I would
he
be
always gets
really
more.
happy to see Sugetsu on prime form once again.
Fancy it, but this map has been cut in half, maybe quarters. Bye-bye, Sociable. And you're looking at 11 now.
30 seconds.
Try and
left.
face.
Leo is a dangerous man.
And that looked
What
very
time?
easy.
Yeah, did another situation similar to the
Only
divide
Sugetsu
earlier on,
away.
just a moment too soon. But Sugetsu played that to perfection.
That was godly.
Again, baits out. He gets revealed. It looks like he's jumping back towards sight
10
inside that
seconds
smoke, but actually resets outside it.
Yeah, just off the plan.
Evan.
Well done, well done. Sugetsu with a big round, my friends.
Not going to happen. 4 on the round. Sugetsu must have heard us.
No,
That is exactly the sort of situation I was referring to. Able to cleanly get away with separate 1v1s, but creating those himself.
Damn.
just reminds me of that quote of just
What
like,
a
fine,
Astra
I'll
big
do it
play, bro.
myself. It's nice clear of the Vice utility. Steps towards the site. Speaking of Vice, Elite does get Yampy down. Now we're going to have the ult on top of this one. Levin turns on the diamond.
Privy two, big thrifty, big
We're
thrifty.
getting messy again without Sheriff.
This shit doesn't stop me
And they're
saying
winning
messy,
out.
bro.
It's a 3v2.
I know, we lost that.
That's going to be a
Messi didn't even play.
All going to be dealt with early, but that's still just only to allow for this retake to
Imagine if he did, bro.
started.
Low-key, it would be
Martin
worse than 7-1. It would be like
and
10.
Gonna have to run this back.
Waiting out the divide right now. Watching the former utility to fall back on here.
Oh,
Holy shit. You saw his reaction there. I got scared, bro. I'd be too. There's a guy trying to knife me.
Sociable. Sitting pretty, sitting patient. Behind the water though. Sadak now drawn away. He knows what he's got to do here. Time's not on his side. He's tried.
Well done, Sociable. Well done. Big round, thrifty.
Safeguard.
Map
Of
point.
course he does.
Plenty of ultimates available for Karmine Corp here though.
Pop flash. Oh,
Sadak! That's my boy. That's my boy.
completely and utterly, but Sadak decimating 3.
Nice,
push
man.
through.
Let's fucking go. Yo, 4 ults per KC.
We're talking about the,
I believe BBL needs to save
the
this,
energy
no?
maybe increase a little bit for BBL.
Nah,
That's
too early,
gonna
too early. Let's go.
Swing the pendulum back. Team rewarded elsewhere as well. Magnum.
Yeah, man. They will have no money for the
Just
next
Yampy left
round.
Now,
KC,
Karmine Corp knocking
they
on
stay
the door.
alive, man. 12-11, my friends. GG or OT.
I mean, a chance to
Big,
potentially get
big
more
ults for
Magnum
KC. Hunter Siri for BBL.
as well.
Dimensional Drift being used now for Leo.
Evan looking to
Good info, Eddie. Good info, Eddie.
just Fury.
Trying to do the little body block on it. Albus has gone down. This is nice. That's beautiful.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Just need to push it across the finish line.
And man, they died with
3
ult,
against
bro.
Sugetsu. Mr. No Nonsense. Martin still standing and Elite with ult. There are chances here.
Yo, that was a good run by BBL.
Smoke.
What amazing
Now 2v5
combo by the two, man.
presented here for
This was a
Sugetsu.
tough round for them, dude.
Operating
Tough round. And they're gonna win in a clean way and take us to Fracture, my friends. I wanna see what comps will they use there, man.
Do have the divide on Sugetsu. You got it.
I would love to see Waylay.
Just go for this now.
We saw him in China, man. A few things running Waylay there. DG was one of them. Can kind of look good in one game. In the other one, not so much, man. Not so much. GG!
As Yampy trying to get the crowd riled up. No response.
Yeah. Drawing a blank there from the crowd, but all tied up now as we go to the third map. Not sure actually if anybody's going to get a favourable engagement on the way in here. Sidelines will be cut. Team will get ahead. Actually, Sociable will find Sadak.
Ungas is trying to watch this back from
the top
another
of smoke.
The angle. Martin seemed a little adrift there, didn't seem aware of the possibility. And Profek just hungry for it in the end. It just gonna finish the dinner of the other, but Arvez in a battle with Magnum on the back lines. Magnum trying to buy time, just gets battered. Yeah, he had to pick up the pace.
So gets now isolated, but it's back against the wall. He could potentially deliver. BBL though, going to find both kills necessary.
Playing these rounds cleanly, or taking these sort of risks and going for these sort of fights. At best, what, you farm a couple of kills?
Yeah, exactly. It is a huge risk.
Yeah.
For Sugetsu, not necessarily calling the shot, but giving that sort of feedback.
Yep, he's not.
So he actually caught.
And it's kind of rare to see Jet on this map
ahead of the dash.
nowadays, man.
So,
Oh my
committed
god, they got
swing.
destroyed already.
And this is
Don't go
exactly the
dish.
sort of scenario
So
which
get
you
so
right, an
they
investment
could have got that war being
opportunity.
dealt.
Maybe some sound cues elsewhere on the map, and BBL think, okay, cool, let's take some space elsewhere.
I'm about to ban Profek from pushing anywhere near Dish.
Obviously, is one away from his ult as well.
Just anyone, really.
Yeah,
If you've
it's not just Profek.
If you've invested into a weapon,
Oh, he almost got
you're
through
not
there.
allowed to push Dish.
They should certainly know that now.
Oh, hold your weapon.
Oh, I escaped the mud. We'd see some beautiful Valorant
Oh, that was
child game,
close.
but Magnum, give me a vintage 1v2.
Can he do it?
Give me a little rollback.
To get to.
On the side, I don't think it's going to quite cover too much. 11 does have to get out of there. Yampy disrespecting the smoke and plays ahead of it. 11 still noted that
Easy
no
kill.
idea about it.
Good trade again.
If he'd gone away into the smoke, then it would have been something totally different, but they can feel it in the water. This is close enough. This could be panic station still.
I got the
13
thing.
seconds. It's certainly not feeling comfortable.
Profek's found one.
Profek takes down Martin. It's down to 8 seconds now. We're
Bro.
running out of time. They are not
Oh, they got a plan. They got it. What? What are you doing?
He hasn't
come off
got
the ball.
time.
Why are you not planting? Why are you not planting?
Not again.
What am I watching?
And KC
Oh,
back
it's on you,
from this.
Sociable.
But no, they can't.
Oh my god, that was insane.
Avez will finally trade it
Got
out.
2 kills. Aves is low HP.
KC left, licking their wounds.
And again, you're looking at that Elite just getting punished on this 11 now. Lingering right. Oh, he didn't expect the walk through the smoke, but Magnum and Yampy and Aves. How he's going to get cleared out here. Looking at the util. Not much to give it away, but Yampy just shoulder checks Elite. And now we're down to hopefully
Give it to-
fire pace.
What?
Aves! He makes a fumble. It's on Martinez. Great shot on Sociable. But the plan ain't for you, and Yampy's going to get that to half every day of the week.
Martin to save the day.
Martin makes it there in time. With
KC have been happy to.
yeah, they've been known for being generous with their lives. You got to keep in mind the purchases is
Okay, free kill for
lacking in a lot of
Sugetsu.
areas here, Guardians, Sheriffs, and it feels like KC.
Sociable. Oh my god, it's all falling apart.
What have I said?
2v2.
It's still a 2v2.
And Sadak is low.
He's down on 29 HP. It's on Aves, really. Suddenly got to step into the limelight and hold this together. They're trying to get a little tricky.
Bro, that got dangerous, man. Real dangerous.
Holding it together. They haven't forced anyone away. You still have 11 towards tower. You still have Profek holding towards A main.
30 seconds.
Rechecking.
I don't know what
Sugetsu
Profek
like
is doing
that
there.
is probably not the shout.
He's
Oh
been-
my
he's
God,
been
hold on.
rechecked
Whoa,
a few
whoa, whoa,
times.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
I
Are
know
you-
exactly where
Okay,
you are.
okay.
Divide it.
The divide here though, Levin gonna have to play ahead of it! He's gonna get
Good
down,
trade.
but he gets caught. Martin gonna find him. Catches prey, but the time is low. If anything goes wrong, oh Martin! Keeping him safe here. Planting, he's got a
How good, how good.
because that said, look at the time. Spike's in now. But do they know about Magnum? They seem none the wiser. Now they certainly know, but he's in. He's made it through his Sociable, coming on over. It's a long way off, and now the trade out on the post-plant positioning.
The hard work almost done here to bring it to a 2v3. Now BBL can reset, stack up.
Okay.
So Elite
This is looking good for
thought
KC.
on the side.
Oh, Magnum! Super sharp! Now Sociable. Can he get across?
What?
He
No
can!
way!
Never mind, never mind. This is not looking good for KC.
Elite can't do anything, surely. Magnum's just gonna keep him.
Magnum destroyed them, but KC is trolling. Look, they are trolling.
Unforgivable and unforgettable.
Call that recency bias, but set up here with the
Does
stun.
he pick after this?
Just
He almost got two.
will find his one.
Oh, it's unfortunate, it feels like there.
Yeah.
Got a little
Not that
lead
bad,
in
not
the
that bad.
I mean, struggled to get into it. I think him and Elite both sitting at like 5 and 11. after
But
that
Martin
first
is
half.
alone on site now, man.
All eyes turned to
Gotta go huge.
though, holding on the site on his own. He is a mile away from anyone else.
Okay,
here.
that's
He's
good,
doing
that's
so
good.
Well.
Body shots, why
Two
not?
big kills. He can't quite make it to a third. Got a little too paranoid of every other angle that threats could contain. But now it's Sociable and Prophet. Oh!
Yo, that was well played by BBL,
He
man.
gets
Well
two
played.
of them there. Karmine Corp asleep at the wheel. If you are aware it's open, then fair enough, you'd be watching it. But he got completely caught off guard. That would have been the difference. It felt like if Prophet
Is there a
was
play
able
with the
to live
bonus
there,
round?
You could have seen a different outcome. But Marty,
What a gift from my
wondrous.
team, man. Well done.
This is the counter to the counter to a degree. They're trying to get him to do this, trying to get him to flank, and Magnum wins the
Bro,
fight.
that's bad for
Well done in
KC.
the end by Magnum. His patience pays off. Now, do they get the springboard to the site itself?
So you got to be careful here.
I also gotta say, Magnum playing good, right?
Waves
Seconds left.
on drop, and that's it completely unconsidered here. Aves
Yeah,
will
they are
fall,
saving
and,
this
it's gonna
already.
force
They
a
got
very
it,
early save decision.
It's just been how they've been getting. Oh, woo, 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 woo. Easy, Tiger. This.
Okay,
gets punished
okay.
for that nice, quick
Martin
positioning from
still has
KC
blades.
just to surround him.
Up in hand.
And catch it.
Sociable
in the
has
low
ult.
land.
Okay, this is good. This is good for Profile.
Weird spot here.
Yeah, sure. Oh,
He gets it falls, but Elite almost caught sleeping on the reaction.
Man, when you think
There's at
things
least
will
gonna try and
get
deal with the player creeping
better
from
for
Arcade.
KC.
That was one that had the spike, so Yampi going down leaves that very, very vulnerable. A 3v2.
the alpha apart, bro.
Oh my god, what?
11 to
Oh,
6,
feels
their
like
money
he's
shade
turning pace
looks
every
like a
single time.
BBL win.
Calling for support.
Man, Martin's
calling
in
for
big
help. He's
trouble,
trying to
dude.
Get out of there. He gets dragged down out of the
What,
side.
1
He's
HP?
gonna make it into safety, dipping behind the wall, but he dips back in as a glance. Sees nothing though. But they are
Now?
going towards that side of the map.
What does he do with this
Get
up?
the plant down behind the divide, but a full 5v5 in the post plant.
God.
Leo has ult.
It could get messy here. 11 still with his ultimate to play with.
Here we go.
It's so good to have
coming
back,
flooding on
man.
in. It's Zadak with the first takedown. Levin. Good little spot up towards that drop down, but a flying Martin gets traded out. Sociable still there. A 3v3 coming down simple in the numbers now. Down to a 2v2. Back and forth. The Magnum.
Okay, okay.
Rounds again.
Okay. KC still in the game?
They need him. Has a look towards A, shows a bit of it, but he's going over towards that B side of things, and he's found a very vulnerable player here. Stuns in, baby. We're shorty be shorty.
Ah, look at Leo, look at Leo. The guy is insane, bro. When they start to believe in the comeback, the prodigy.
The site is open.
A 3v5 now for Casey to try and recover. At the final
Man,
hurdle here for
Martin has a
BBL.
knob.
Yeah.
The guy is stuck there, but
And actually the flash comes through. Martin not caught, but noted at least. It's getting problematic now.
what is missing for
Still
KC, my
time to
friends?
go.
They
You
got
can't
legendary
wait any
coach,
longer.
legendary.
You got to make it count
IGL,
now. Five against
good
you, so
talent.
much to do and so little time.
What do they need,
Zadak
man?
with one, with a second. Needs 3 more though, and that time is ticking. Magnum takes away Zadak.
But BBL
Martin, and what
playing
feels
good
like
Valorant. Playing good Valorant. This
and look
the
at it,
thing's
the
still
Uzi
good.
Just being smothered.
GG, my friends. GG.
BBL.
Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Stop any
See you
chance
tomorrow.
of a comeback from KC.
I mean, all things considered, like I said, problematic series for both teams to get a hold of, but